Hey, I recently read a book which most people are aware of, Start With Why by Simon Sinek. I was strongly advised slash forced to read it by Darren from Irish Titans, otherwise I was dead to him. So I read it, of course. And it was a really interesting read for a couple of reasons. The book is aimed at leaders, and I do not consider myself to be a leader visionary in any way, shape or form, and that's not a personal diss, it is what it is. However, I am very fortunate to work with a lot of agency owners who are that person. They are the why, they're the visionary, they're the leader. And reading the book, it reaffirmed my mindset in being comfortable with being the, as military speak, the 2IC, the second in command, the neck and shoulders to the head of a business, which I've been for the last 5-8 years of my career. And I'm blessed that I now have a business where that's basically the position and how I support agencies. The thing that was most interesting for me was the split of why, how and what people. The why being the visionary, the one that's leading the company, the how being the person who is essential to the why person achieving their goals, and the what people being the foot soldiers who are getting the shit done. And when most of the agencies that I work with, it's kind of like a game of Twister, where they have one hand in why, they have a foot over, another hand in how, and then a foot back there in what, maybe 2 feet in what, and it's all a bit of a shit show. Ultimately, my job then, having read that book and looking at the big picture, my job then is to come in and move their feet and their hands. They're all standing on why, and they're looking at the horizon of what's coming down the line. So if you're a leader of an e-commerce agency, definitely would recommend that book. I think it's really good to realign and refocus what your goals are and what you're supposed to be working on. Even just as a jump start to kick you out of the habit of being so involved in the day-to-day that you're not really focused on what you're there to do, which is lead your team. And if you're running an e-commerce agency, have a roundtable once a month, and that's designed for e-commerce agency owners of all different shapes and sizes across the globe, to get together and to discuss issues like this, strategies to get out of the day-to-day, issues with dealing with client management, client communications, client expectation, selling, closing projects, retainers, all that sort of stuff, and you're very welcome to join. So I'll add the comments in the link below. But for sure, I would pick up that book if you haven't already read it. So hope that was useful. Take it easy.